People have been asking me to do a Mac Miller video for a while now, and I didn't want to force it. But while I was working on another idea, this beat just came out of me, and it reminded me a lot of his older style, so we'll just go with it. Mac Miller, aka Malcolm James McCormick, was an American rapper from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who tragically passed away on September 7, 2018 due to a drug overdose. His posthumous album entitled Circles just dropped last month, which was supposed to be the companion album to Swimming, his fifth studio album, released on August 3rd of 2018. Mac was a dope artist and musician. He could play drums, bass, piano, and guitar, and he never stopped evolving as an artist, which is a trait that most great artists possess. Basically how this video came about was I was contacted to do a video on the new Canary Jewels Volume 2 MIDI pack, full of a ton of MIDI chord progressions, counter melodies, drum patterns, full melodies, and so on, all categorized by musical scale, as well as the vibe and genre. I'll link to the MIDI pack below if you want to grab it. I highly recommend this pack. Anyway, I made a whole different beat with a melodic trap melody, but I just wasn't feeling it. So out of pure curiosity, I started browsing the vintage hip-hop section of the pack, and I was intending to make an old-school style track. But I started getting more of a 2010, 2011 Mac Miller type vibe from it. So that's what we're doing today. Let's get into the cook-up. I opened up this piano in Keyscape, and I'm using a MIDI file from the vintage hip-hop section of this MIDI pack in the key of F major, called Overcame. Here's what it sounds like. I added some EQ and some reverb. Here's what it sounds like now. Next, I opened up this bass in Kontakt, and I cut and pasted the bottom MIDI notes from the piano to the bass. I added guitar rig and some EQ. Here's what it sounds like now. I pulled up these Rhodes in Omnisphere, and I basically just copied the main chord progression and added some extra notes to it. I added some EQ and a tremolo effect with Grossbeat. Here's what the Rhodes sound like now. I opened up these horns in Kontakt, and I laid down this melody. I added some delay, reverb, EQ, and a flanger. Here's what the horns sound like now. I opened up this preset in Arcade, and I laid down this melody. I made this hat pattern. I laid down a kick. I added a snare. I laid down a couple perks. I added an open hat. Here's what the drums sound like all together. Alright, now it's time to write some lyrics. I'm basically just going to try to ride the beat, make more of a kind of laid-back vibe, throw in some wordplay here and there, hopefully it's somewhat clever, and I'll just take an all-around lighthearted approach to the track. With all of that out of the way, let's see what we've come up with.
Yeah. Still smoke and drink booze like it's cool. Most of y'all still be sleeping on me and hit snooze. My dome be colder than igloos. Outclassed all the competition, it skips schools. Yeah, they think that this shit's innate, like I'm giving these gifted traits you can't mimic and imitate. No limit, I've been awake just to make sure the business straight. Get in a daze as soon as I'm gripping that pen and page. Yeah, got mad haters that's in the shade. Should I engage this or should I disengage? This chip on my shoulder I had to chip away. Y'all drowning that bottle, I'm on the bigger waves, yeah.